God says, "Please answer me. I am still waiting. I promise you will cry when you hear what I have to say. But hurry. This message will vanish in 35 seconds. Open this message immediately. My child, I am not far away. I have been calling out to you, quietly, through the pain in your chest, through the thoughts you tried to silence, through the nights you couldn't sleep. I have whispered your name when you cried alone. I was there in the silence, still waiting for you to turn back to me. Please do not ignore this. Listen carefully, because what I have to say may shake your soul, but it will also heal you. If you walk away now, you might miss the very thing your heart has been begging for. Please, don't miss this moment. It could change everything. Comment Amen if your heart feels this and you're still listening. The truth is, I've seen every second of your suffering. I saw you break down behind closed doors. I saw you pretend to be strong when inside you were begging me to notice. I noticed. You think I've been silent, but I've been waiting for you to open the door again. I didn't walk away from you, not even once. But you, my child, you started drifting. You began to believe the lie that I was done with you. That is not true. I am still here. I never gave up on you. You need to hear this, because time is running thin. I am calling your name, not because I'm angry, but because I miss you. I miss the way your heart used to soften when you talked to me. I miss the way you trusted me without needing all the answers. And I miss the way you believed I could make something beautiful out of the ashes. Don't you remember? You used to hope for miracles. What happened? Like this, if your heart needed this reminder, just once, from your soul. I am not a distant God. I am not absent. I am near, right now, closer than the breath in your lungs. You may not have felt me lately, but that doesn't mean I wasn't holding you through it. Every prayer you whispered with trembling lips, I caught it. Every tear that fell onto your pillow, I counted it. Not one moment has been wasted. Even when you were walking through the fire, I was walking in it with you. You didn't burn because I shielded you, even when you didn't know it. Do not believe that I have forgotten you. I know your name, your story, your scars, and your secrets. I know how hard you're trying to keep it together. I know what you hide from the world. But I don't turn away from your weakness. I run toward it, because my strength is made perfect right there in your lowest place. Let me lift you again. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not abandoned. You are still my beloved. My hand is still stretched out, waiting to hold you, guide you, restore you. Even now, I am preparing the breakthrough that you think will never come. Even now, I am fighting battles you can't see. I know you're tired. I know your faith feels thin. But even a mustard seed is enough for me to move mountains. Don't give up. Comment 1111 if you believe I still have a plan for you. Do not miss this moment, my child. The enemy wants you to walk away now, to scroll past, to ignore what your spirit is aching to receive. But I am begging you don't. Stay here with me. Listen. Because in the next few moments, I'm going to reveal something that could bring light into the darkest parts of your soul. Something that will shift your heart from despair to hope. But only if you open yourself to hear me. You have no idea how close you are to the turning point. There's something I need you to understand. Your delay is not a denial. What you thought was me ignoring you was actually me protecting you. Timing matters. Some doors weren't ready to be opened. Some prayers weren't ready to be answered. I had to first prepare the blessing so it would not break you when it arrived. I had to shape you while no one was watching, so you'd be ready when everyone was. Trust that I see the whole picture. Trust that I know what I'm doing. You've cried out, Where are you, God? And my answer is, I am here. I was there when you were betrayed. I was there when they walked away. I was there when you were on your knees, begging for me to just fix it. I was there in the room when you felt completely alone, and I am here now. You are not invisible to me. You are not too broken, too lost, or too late. My grace is not limited by your past. My mercy is not held back by your mistakes. I still choose you. My love for you has never been fragile. It doesn't depend on how strong you are. It's rooted in who I am. And I am unchanging. I do not walk away from those I love. Even when you stumble, I stay. Even when you fall, I remain. My love does not waver. My promises are still standing over your life. The ones I spoke before you were even born, yes, those are still alive. Nothing can cancel them. There is something sacred happening in your life, even if you can't see it. I am weaving redemption into your story. I am turning pain into purpose, delay into development, and chaos into clarity. But you must hold on. You must trust that I have not wasted a single second of what you've been through. Not one. It all mattered. It is all being used for good. Even your waiting is doing more than you know. You feel forgotten, but you are actually being preserved. You feel stuck, but you are actually being hidden for the right moment. You feel empty, but I am creating space for something greater. You are being positioned, not punished. This is not the end, it's a beginning. You are stepping into something sacred, something heavy with purpose, and I am going to walk with you through it. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I will carry you when your legs give out. I will calm the storm when it threatens to take you under. I will speak peace over your panic. I will bring joy out of sorrow. I will raise beauty from the places you thought were too damaged to be used. I am still the same God who parts seas, who multiplies loaves, who heals the blind, who calls the dead out of the grave. And I have not changed. I am still working miracles, and I am still writing your story. This chapter is not the last. Do not stop here. Do not lay down in defeat. Get up. I am with you. I will never leave you. Not now, not ever. You are my child, and I don't abandon my own. No matter what the world told you, my word still stands. No matter who left, I stayed. No matter what broke, I will restore. I am not finished with you. Keep your heart open. More is coming. More healing, more clarity, more strength, more peace, more of me. You haven't seen your greatest day yet. You haven't seen your full calling. You haven't walked in the complete blessing I've planned for you. But it's coming. I'm asking you to stay with me, to trust me, to believe even when it hurts. Please don't walk away. Please don't close your heart again. You asked me to speak, and I am. Will you answer now? Will you let me in again? Will you believe that I still have more for you? That it's not too late? That I'm still waiting, not with anger, but with arms wide open? My child, you didn't find this moment by accident. I led you here. I've been reaching for you through every closed door, every sleepless night, every quiet ache you couldn't explain. This is not just a message, it's a lifeline from heaven. I am calling you by name. Will you let me finish what I started in you? Comment 222 if you trust me to bring you through this. You've been fighting battles no one sees. You've been smiling when your heart is breaking. People around you think you're fine, but I know the truth. I know how close you've come to giving up. I know how tired you are of trying to hold it all together. And I want you to know this. You don't have to carry this alone. You were never meant to. I am here to carry you, to lift you, to breathe strength back into your weary soul. Let me in. You are not a burden to me. You are the one I love. I have seen every disappointment, every moment you were overlooked, every time you felt like you weren't enough. And I want you to hear me clearly. You are not defined by the people who walked away. You are not forgotten because of their silence. You are not invisible because of their rejection. You are chosen. You are seen. You are mine. And nothing anyone has said or done can undo what I've placed inside of you. The calling on your life still stands. Do not confuse my silence with absence. I know it's been quiet. I know it feels like your prayers have vanished into the air. But I've been working in the unseen. I've been arranging the pieces, removing the distractions, protecting you from things you thought you wanted, but that would have wounded you deeply. You thought I was late, but I've been right on time. What's coming will be more than you imagined, because what I give is never small, never rushed, never careless. It's holy. It's meant for you. You keep looking back, wondering if your best days are behind you. But I am the God of resurrection. I bring life to what you thought was dead. I bring beauty out of ashes, and I will do it for you. The dream you buried, the hope you let go of, the peace you stopped expecting, I am restoring all of it, not because you earned it, but because I love you. My grace is bigger than your failures. My mercy reaches deeper than your mistakes. Comment 333 if you're ready to declare your faith again. You've been questioning your worth, wondering why things didn't work out, feeling like maybe you just weren't good enough. But I want to say this clearly to you. I created you with intention. Nothing about you is an accident, not your heart, not your story, not even your struggle. What you've been through didn't break you, it shaped you. I've been refining you in the fire, not to destroy you, but to purify the gold inside of you. You were always meant to carry something heavy with purpose. And yes, the enemy has tried to convince you otherwise. He's tried to distract you, delay you, discourage you. He's tried to whisper lies into your mind. He's told you you're forgotten, unloved, unworthy. But that voice is not mine. I speak peace, not panic. I speak truth, not fear. I speak life, not despair. If you've been overwhelmed with fear and shame, that is not from me. I am not the voice that tears you down. I am the one who lifts you up. Look at where you are. You're still standing. That alone is proof of my protection. You've been through storms that should have crushed you, heartbreaks that could have hardened you, but I held your heart in my hands. I covered you. I protected you from things you'll never even know about. And now, I'm calling you forward. I'm calling you into healing, into restoration, into wholeness. Don't settle for surviving. I made you to live, to breathe deep again, to dream again. This pain you've carried, it won't last forever. It's not who you are. You are not your brokenness. You are not your past. You are not your lowest moment. You are redeemed. You are being renewed day by day. And even though the process is slow, it is sacred. I am rebuilding you from the inside out. Not to make you who you were, but to make you into something even greater. Trust me with the process. I don't waste anything. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I know you want it to be over. I know you want the answer, the breakthrough, the relief, and it's coming. But while you wait, let me be enough. Let my presence wrap around you like a blanket. Let my peace fill the space where anxiety used to live. Let my love silence every lie. Because even if the situation doesn't change overnight, I can change you in an instant. One moment with me can shift everything. Stay close. You're not walking alone. You've been faithful through the drought. You kept praying when nothing seemed to change. You kept showing up when it would have been easier to quit, and I saw all of it. I'm not unjust to forget your labor of love. I will reward you in due season. What you sowed in tears, you will reap in joy. Keep pressing in, keep believing. Heaven has not been silent. Your prayers have not fallen flat. They have been rising like incense before my throne. I have heard every word. Don't give up now. You are so much closer than you think. The enemy knows it, and that's why the pressure has increased. But you're not going to break. You're going to rise. Because I am the strength in your bones. I am the breath in your lungs. I am the fire in your spirit. You will not be overcome. You will overcome. Not by your power, but by mine. I will go before you. I will be your rear guard. I will make crooked paths straight. I will tear down walls. I will open doors no man can shut, and I will shut doors that were never meant for you. Trust me with the doors. Trust me with the timing. Trust me with the unknown. I hold it all, and I hold you. I am still waiting. I will keep waiting, because I love you that much. But don't wait too long to answer. There's something I want to do in your life now, not someday. Now, when your heart is soft. Now, while your spirit is listening. Let me in fully, not halfway, not with conditions, all the way. Because when you give me everything, I give you more than you ever imagined. This is your moment to lean in, to stop running, to finally let yourself believe that I'm not done with you. I never was. I've been walking beside you every step, even when you thought you were alone. You have cried, God, where are you? And I have answered, I'm right here. Not one moment of your pain went unnoticed. Not one prayer slipped past me. I've held every tear like treasure. I've felt every ache in your chest. And I need you to know, what you've survived was not for nothing. Every trial has been shaping something eternal in you. Every delay has protected a greater promise. Every silence has been filled with my working behind the scenes. Comment 555 if you're still believing that your breakthrough is on the way. I know you feel like too much time has passed. You think you missed it, that maybe you let me down. But hear me, I don't hold your past against you. I'm not measuring your mistakes. I see your heart. I see your desire to come back, even if you're scared. And I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for surrender. Just bring me what you have left. Bring me your confusion, your fear, your broken pieces. I will hold them. I will restore what you thought was beyond repair. Your name is still written on my hands. Your life is still marked with divine purpose. And no matter how far you've wandered, the door to my presence is still wide open. I never closed it. You may have turned away, but I've never once turned my face from you. I've been waiting, not because I need you, but because I love you too much to leave you behind. You were created with my breath. You are not just another person. I formed you with care, with destiny woven into your being. I hear the battle in your mind, the doubts, the questions, the fear that maybe I've changed my mind about you. But I haven't. My word does not change. My promises don't expire. What I declared over you still stands. When I said I'd be your provider, I meant it. When I said I'd never leave you, I meant it. When I said you are mine, I meant it. And no darkness can erase what I have spoken. You've been surrounded by noise, and it's been hard to hear my voice. The opinions of others, the pressure of life, the weight of your own expectations, they've clouded your clarity. But I am cutting through all of it right now. I am speaking peace into your storm. I am pulling you out of the confusion. You don't need to have it all figured out. You only need to stay close to me. I will guide you. I will go before you. I will be your light in the valley. You are walking through something heavy. I know. And I know the world doesn't always understand what you carry. But I do. I understand the heaviness you feel even when you smile. I understand the strength it takes to keep going. And I'm not asking you to do it alone. I am offering to carry it with you. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light. You were never meant to bear this weight on your own. Comment 1212 if you know I'm lifting burdens off your shoulders even now. You've been holding back, afraid to trust fully again, afraid of being let down. But I want to teach you how to trust me again, not just when things are good, but even when it hurts. I want you to know me not just as your rescuer, but as your refuge. Not just as your healer, but as your father. I want to walk with you, not just in your victories, but in your doubts. I want you to lean into me, not just when you feel strong, but especially when you feel weak. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Because it's in the weak places where my power shows up strongest. It's when you're at the end of yourself that I step in with everything I am. You don't have to be enough. I am. You don't have to have the answers. I am the answer. You don't have to have the strength. I am your strength. I am everything you need, and I am never out of reach. Stop trying to earn what I already gave freely. My love is not something you can achieve. It's something you receive. And it's here for you. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am love. I am mercy. I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one. And you, my child, are the one I came for today. The world told you to be stronger, to toughen up, to push through. But I'm telling you to come to me, to rest, to let me be your strength. I don't want the version of you that's pretending. I want the real you, the broken, messy, honest you. That's the one I love. That's the one I want to restore. And that's the one I can use to do something powerful in this world. You were born for such a time as this. You are not random. You are not behind. You are not late. Every moment of your life has been seen by me. Every turn, every delay, every detour, it's all been leading to this. Your surrender, your return, your awakening. I am about to breathe fresh life into your calling. I am about to revive the fire that once burned inside you. Get ready. You are stepping into something holy, but you must choose me. I will never force you. Love cannot be forced. But I will wait. I will keep knocking. I will keep whispering until your heart says yes. And when you do, when you let me in fully, everything changes. Your perspective, your peace, your purpose. Because when I step into a life, I don't come quietly. I come with light. I come with power. I come with resurrection in my hands. What you thought was the end is only the beginning. What you thought was empty will overflow. What you thought was dead will live again. I am not just restoring you, I'm rewriting your future. I'm aligning things for your good. I'm preparing people, places, and moments that will reveal my favor. But you must keep walking with me. Don't go back. Don't settle for less. Keep pressing forward. But you didn't. You stayed. You listened. That means your spirit is still alive, still reaching, still hoping for me to move. And I will. I promise you, I will not leave you where you are. I am the God who finishes what he starts, and I have started something in you that hell itself cannot stop. You've been asking, when will things change? And I've been gently answering, when your heart is ready. You see the delay. I see your preparation. You see a closed door. I see protection. You see silence. I see seeds being planted in hidden soil. The kind of growth that lasts is not rushed. The kind of healing that goes deep takes time. But nothing you've walked through will be wasted, not even your waiting. Comment 777 if you believe I've been working even in your silence. I want to remind you of who you are, not who the world says you are, not who your past says you are, but who I say you are. You are my beloved. You are chosen. You are set apart. You are not the label they put on you. You are not your failure. You are not your weakness. You are mine. I call you redeemed. I call you restored. I call you worthy, not because of what you've done, but because of what my Son did for you. There's a war happening in your mind, and I see it. The thoughts that tell you you're not enough, the fear that whispers that it will never get better, the shame that tries to remind you of every mistake. But I am not the voice of shame. I am the voice of grace, and my grace silences every lie. My grace says, come home. My grace says, you still belong. My grace says, you're not too far gone. Do you know what I see when I look at you? I see someone I love, someone I died for, someone I would do it all over again for. You are worth that much to me. That's why I'm still here, still calling, still waiting, because my love for you has no end. It doesn't run dry. It doesn't quit when you mess up. It is constant. It is holy. It is your anchor when the storm gets loud. You have felt empty, like something is missing. That ache in your soul, that's the space that was always meant for me. Nothing else will fill it. Not success, not relationships, not even religion. Only me. Only my presence. And I want to fill that space in you not just with comfort, but with power. Not just with peace, but with purpose. You were never meant to just survive life. You were meant to walk in fullness, in joy, in unshakable faith. Comment 999 if you're ready to walk in what I've already promised you. You may not feel strong right now, but that's where I do my greatest work. In your weakness, I show up. In your breaking, I pour out grace. In your surrender, I release miracles. Stop thinking you have to fix yourself before coming to me. Come as you are. Bring the mess, bring the doubts, bring the anger, the fear, the guilt. I can handle all of it. And I will love you through all of it. I don't need your perfection. I want your heart. What I'm building in you is bigger than what you lost. What I'm preparing for you is greater than what you were denied. You thought the rejection was the end, but it was only redirection. I was protecting you. There were things you prayed for that I didn't allow, not because I didn't care, but because I had something better. I saw the traps before you stepped into them. I saw the harm that would have come. I saw what you couldn't, and I intervened. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people. And the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, clear debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You might not understand now, but one day you will. One day you'll look back and thank me for the things I didn't give you. You'll thank me for the closed doors. You'll thank me for the delays, because they led you here. And here is the place where everything begins to change, where your heart softens, where your spirit wakes up, where your faith grows legs. I'm doing something new inside you, and you can feel it. Let it happen. Don't fight it. Lean in. You're not behind. I don't measure your life by human timelines. I'm not in a rush, and neither should you be. What's meant for you will find you in my perfect time. Your job is not to make everything happen, it's to stay faithful, to stay near me, to keep your heart open. I will lead you. I will bring the right people, the right opportunities, the right healing. But first, let me bring you back to yourself, to who you really are in me. Stop comparing your journey to others. Their path isn't yours. Their calling isn't yours. You are not late. You are not less. You are uniquely crafted for something sacred. You have a light that this world needs. And the pain you've endured has only made it brighter. What you thought was crushing you has only been carving depth into your soul. And now, you carry something powerful. You carry evidence of my faithfulness. When the world sees weakness, I see potential. When others overlook you, I call you out by name. When the enemy says it's over, I say, watch what I'll do. I'm not just restoring what you lost, I'm increasing what you carry. More wisdom, more compassion, more strength, more clarity. You are not who you were 6 months ago. You've grown, even if you haven't seen the fruit yet. It's there. I've been planting it in quiet places. This is a holy turning point. You can feel it. Something is shifting. Not on the outside, but deep within. That stirring, that ache in your soul, that's me calling you back to life, back to joy, back to truth. You're not meant to walk through this season in confusion and fear. You're meant to walk through it with boldness, with peace, with a heart that knows who holds the future. So don't look back. Don't replay the failures. Don't rehearse the losses. Look ahead. I am doing a new thing. I am making rivers in the desert. I am bringing purpose from pain. And what's ahead will make sense of what's behind. You won't stay in this valley forever. The mountain is coming. The view will be worth it. You'll see why you had to go through what you did. And you'll see that I was with you every step of the way. My child, if you only knew how much I've longed for you to truly see yourself through my eyes. If you only knew how many times I've stood between you and the things that tried to destroy you. You made it here, and I need you to hear me. You're not forgotten. You're being rebuilt. There were times you asked me to fix things quickly, but I was working deeply. You wanted comfort, but I was growing your character. You prayed for immediate peace, but I was teaching you endurance, not to hurt you, but to prepare you. I saw storms coming before you did. I saw the cracks beneath what you thought was stable. And so I allowed the shaking not to break you down, but to make sure what I build in you next will never fall. Comment 1010 if you believe I've been working for your good all along. I know you don't always understand why it had to happen this way. The losses, the heartbreak, the waiting. I know it's been confusing and lonely. But I want to tell you something that will bring you peace. Nothing, not a single moment, has been wasted. I've taken every pain, every unanswered question, and I've held them close. I've gathered your tears like rain. You've poured out so much, And I promise you, I'm going to pour it back, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. You've wondered, is there really more for me? Yes, there is. So much more. More love, more joy, more purpose, more strength. You are not done growing. You are not done becoming. You are not done healing. Don't stop here. Don't settle for just making it through. I didn't rescue you so you could live in survival mode. I called you so you could walk in freedom, so you could live with your heart fully alive, so that when people see you, they see evidence that I still restore. You thought what you went through disqualified you, but it didn't. It prepared you. You didn't miss your destiny. You're not too late. You're not too far gone. You're right on time for what I'm doing now. You see, the enemy thought he buried you, but he didn't realize you were a seed. And now it's time to rise, not by your own strength, but by mine. You won't have to force it. You won't have to fake it. I'll carry you. I'll guide you. I'll be enough for both of us. Comment 1515 if you're ready to rise from what tried to bury you. There's a deeper healing I want to give you. Not just the kind that patches wounds, but the kind that transforms you from the inside out. I want to heal the parts of you you've hidden for so long, the fears you haven't spoken out loud, the lies you've believed for years, the guilt you've carried in silence. Nothing is too messy for me. Nothing is too broken for me to touch. I am not afraid of your pain. I enter into it with you, and I bring light into the darkest corners. You've been carrying things I never asked you to carry. The pressure to prove yourself, the weight of being strong for everyone, the belief that you had to have it all together to be worthy of love. Let it go. None of that came from me. I didn't create you to perform. I created you to live loved. You don't have to do more to earn my affection. You already have it. You always did. I don't love the cleaned-up version of you, I love the real you. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now, letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I'm calling you into rest, not into laziness, not into apathy, but into holy stillness. A kind of rest where you remember who you are and who I've always been. I am the same God who calmed the sea with one word. The same God who fed thousands with little, the same God who brought water from a rock and fire from the sky. And I am your God. I have not changed. I am still able. I am still near. I am still working. This season you're in, it's not permanent. Even if it feels endless, I promise you, it has an appointed end. And I'm walking with you through every minute of it. You won't stay in this valley forever. And while you're here, I'm pouring strength into your bones. I'm building patience. I'm restoring vision. I'm shifting your atmosphere from despair to hope. Keep trusting me. Even if your steps are small, keep walking. Every step matters to me. I know the road hasn't been easy. You've questioned your faith. You've doubted my plan. But that didn't make me leave. It didn't cancel my love for you. I'm not afraid of your questions. I just want your heart. I can handle your doubts. I just want you to bring them to me. Let's walk through them together. I'm not looking for your perfect belief. I'm looking for your real surrender. There's more ahead than behind. What's been heavy is going to break. What's been delayed is going to move. What's been silent is about to speak. I'm turning mourning into dancing. I'm turning ashes into beauty. I'm making all things new, just like I promised. But don't look for the old things to come back the way they were. I'm not restoring you to who you used to be. I'm lifting you into someone even stronger, even wiser, even closer to me. Stay open. Stay soft. Stay close. Your life is about to reflect my glory in ways that will silence every voice that told you it was over. They thought it was done, but I'm only just beginning. The story I'm writing in your life will speak of mercy, of grace, of strength, of redemption, and it will remind the world that I'm still a God who saves. I'm still a God who shows up. I'm still a God who keeps his promises. I only asked you to listen, to stay open, to let me keep shaping you even when you don't understand the why behind the weight. You may not feel it, but I'm doing something deep within you, and it's not small. It's not temporary. It's eternal. You feel like you've lost time, like you wasted years, chasing the wrong things, trusting the wrong people, holding on to things that only drained you. But listen to me, nothing is lost in my hands. I am the Redeemer of time. I can restore what was stolen. I can bring meaning to the moments you regret. I can bring life out of what you thought was dead. And not just life, but full life. Abundant life. You thought your best days were behind you, but they aren't. What's ahead is greater than anything you've seen. Comment 1717 if you believe restoration is coming to your life. I know how long you've been praying. I know how many times you've held on to hope, only to be disappointed again. But I want to tell you something today. Hope is never wasted when it's placed in me. Your prayers have not fallen on deaf ears. Your tears have not been ignored. I've been gathering every cry, every whisper, every groan of your heart, and I'm preparing to answer not in part, but in full. Not in pieces, but in power. What I'm going to do will be worth every minute you waited. There's been a battle over your mind, over your peace, over your sleep, over your clarity. But that's because you're on the edge of something new. The enemy wouldn't be fighting you this hard if you weren't close to something sacred. You've been carrying promises that haven't been fulfilled yet. And I know it's heavy. I know it hurts. But don't let go now. You're closer than you've ever been. And I'm not just going to fulfill what I promised. I'm going to exceed it. You've looked around and seen others moving forward while you felt stuck. But you haven't been stuck, you've been still. Stillness is not the same as stagnation. In the stillness, I've been healing you, teaching you, cleansing the wounds that were too deep to fix on the surface. I've been breaking the chains you didn't even know you had, and I've been preparing the place where you're going. So when you step into it, you won't be overwhelmed. You'll be ready. Comment Amen if your heart knows I've been working in the stillness. Don't measure my power by what you've seen before. I'm not limited to your past experiences. I'm not bound by the patterns of this world. When I move, I do it in ways no one expects. I part seas. I bring water out of rocks. I use what looks weak to defeat what looks powerful. And I still do that today. I can use your pain. I can use your past. I can use your smallest yes to bring the greatest change. Don't wait until you feel worthy. Come to me now, as you are. That's when I do the most. There's healing I want to release into your body, your mind, your emotions. You've carried anxiety for so long it's started to feel normal. But that's not what I created you for. I didn't design you to live in fear. I designed you to live in peace. In my presence, there is fullness of joy. And that presence is not far away. It's right here, right now. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to chase it. Just be still, and I will meet you there. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. You've been worried about the future, about what's next, about whether you'll have what you need. But I want to remind you, I am your shepherd. You will not lack. I will provide. I will open doors. I will make a way in the wilderness. I will send the right people, the right resources, the right opportunities. You don't need to figure it all out. You just need to walk with me, one step at a time. I will take care of the rest. You are not weak for needing me. You are wise for choosing me. The world may tell you to rely on yourself, to keep pushing, to keep pretending, but I'm inviting you to something better. A life where you don't have to perform, but can simply rest in being mine. A life where your identity isn't tied to what you do, but to who you belong to. And you, my child, belong to me. You've made mistakes, I know, but I'm not keeping score. I'm extending mercy. I'm not writing you off. I'm writing you into a new chapter, a better one. And the shame that's been holding you down? I'm lifting it off you, right now. You don't have to carry it anymore. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to hide. You are fully known and still fully loved. Nothing you've done has changed that. This is your moment to believe again, to hope again, to come alive again. I'm breathing fresh wind into your spirit. I'm stirring dreams you buried. I'm reviving faith that's been sleeping. I'm not calling you to strive, I'm calling you to trust. You don't need to fight this battle alone. I will go before you. I will be your defender. I will cover you, just like I always have. So stop looking at your reflection through the lens of failure. Start seeing yourself through my eyes. You are valuable. You are capable. You are strong not because you feel it, but because I am strong in you. There is more ahead, more growth, more healing, more joy. And it's not just for others, it's for you. I haven't left you out. I haven't overlooked you. I'm still writing your story, and the best pages haven't even been turned yet. I see the quiet battles, the silent prayers, the nights when you sat in the dark wondering if I still heard you. I did. I always have. And I want you to know your story isn't over. You're not too far behind. You're not too broken. You're right on time for what I've already prepared. I've seen how you've tried to move forward while carrying a weight that no one else could see. You smiled while your soul was weary. You encouraged others while your own faith was hanging by a thread. And I want you to know, I saw it, I honored it, and I am going to bless you for it. You didn't quit, you stayed. You chose faith even if it was quiet, and that faith, no matter how small it felt, was louder in heaven than you know. It shook things, it moved things. It still is. Comment Amen if you know your small faith still matters to me. I know you've been asking why. Why things had to happen the way they did. Why people you loved left. Why doors slammed shut. Why the answer hasn't come yet. But what you call silence, I call strategy. What you see as waiting, I see as weaving. Every thread of your story, even the painful ones, is part of a greater design. I didn't cause all the hurt, but I will use it. I will redeem every loss. I will bring purpose out of pain. I am the God who wastes nothing, not your tears, not your time, not your suffering. You've tried to be strong, and I see that, but I want to tell you something that may surprise you. I'm not waiting for you to be strong. I'm waiting for you to be honest. To lay down your exhaustion, and let me carry you. I never asked you to be perfect. I asked you to be real with me. When you come to me with open hands, empty of all the masks and defenses, that's where healing begins. That's where miracles happen. I'm not afraid of your weakness. In fact, that's where I do my best work. Comment 1111 if you believe I'm strong in your weakness. There is a shift happening in your life. It might feel uncomfortable. It might feel uncertain, but it's me. I'm moving you out of what no longer fits you, out of what drained you, out of what silenced you. I'm calling you into deeper waters, not to drown you, but to teach you how to walk with me on the waves. Don't cling to what I've asked you to release. Let it go. I have something better, but your hands must be free to receive it. You thought you were forgotten, but you were being hidden, protected, set apart. I've been preparing you away from the spotlight, not to punish you, but to protect the promise I've placed inside you. You are not overlooked. You are not second best. What I've placed on your life is unique. It's holy, and it's worth waiting for. When I reveal what I've been shaping in you, it will not only bless you, it will bless many through you. You are not here by mistake. You are not reading this by coincidence. This moment was written long before you ever cried your first tear. I orchestrated this moment to reach you, because I love you too much to let you drift without calling you back. You've been wondering if I still see you. I do. You've been wondering if I still speak. I am. You've been wondering if I still move. I am moving, right now, even in ways you don't yet understand. You don't need to strive. You don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to earn what I already gave freely. Just let me love you. Let me hold you. Let me remind you of what's always been true. You belong to me, and nothing can change that. Not failure, not fear, not delay, not the lies that have tried to stick to you. You are mine. You always were. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may feel like everything is falling apart, but I want you to know it's actually falling into place. Things had to shift, people had to leave, doors had to close. It hurt, I know. But I'm not done. I'm just beginning. What felt like loss was actually me clearing the path. What felt like an ending was me planting the beginning of something beautiful. You can trust me with the process, even when it's painful. If you knew what I had in store for you, you'd stop worrying. You'd stop second-guessing. You'd lift your head and start praising, even in the dark. Because I am faithful. I've never failed you, and I won't start now. What I promised will come to pass. Not in your strength, but in mine. Not by your plan, but by my perfect timing. I know how to bring beauty out of ashes. I know how to write stories that leave people speechless. And I'm still writing yours. There is nothing ordinary about your life. The fact that you've survived what you have is proof. The battles you've won, the strength you've gained, the quiet courage you've carried, it's all evidence of my hand on your life. You are a testimony in the making. Your breakthrough will be loud. Your healing will be deep. And your comeback will be undeniable. Just hold on. I'm not finished yet, and I want you to know I am that more. I've been calling you, gently, patiently, and now that you're listening, I will not let you leave empty. What I'm about to pour into you can't be taken by anyone or anything. It's eternal. It's healing. It's mine to give and yours to receive. You have felt the weight of carrying so much alone. You've hidden your exhaustion behind smiles, your doubts behind silence. But I know. I see what no one else sees. I see the battles in your mind when you lie awake. I see the way you feel guilty for still struggling. But I need you to hear, me, you are not failing, you are fighting. And you're not fighting alone. I'm right there with you, holding your heart together when it feels like it's falling apart. You don't need to pretend in front of me. Just be honest, just be real. That's all I ask. Comment 222 if you trust that I see the real you and still love you. There's nothing you've faced that I haven't already overcome. The shame, the loss, the betrayal, the addiction, the fear, I've defeated it all. And now I'm offering you freedom. Not just freedom from what hurt you, but freedom to live again. Freedom to breathe without guilt. Freedom to step forward without dragging the past behind you. You don't have to be who you were in that season. I'm doing something new. I'm creating a version of you that's rooted in peace, not pain. You've looked around and felt behind, like you missed your chance, like others are ahead and you've somehow been forgotten. But I don't operate on human timelines. I haven't overlooked you. I've been preparing you. What I'm building in you is too valuable to be rushed. You're not late, you're in process. And when I bring it together, it will happen suddenly. The shift you've been praying for, the breakthrough you've been hoping for, it will come like a wave. But first, I'm grounding your faith. I'm making sure when the blessing comes, it doesn't break you. Comment 333 to declare your faith that my timing is perfect. You're not meant to walk through life constantly questioning your worth. That's not from me. I made you on purpose. I knit you together with precision and care. I formed you in love. And when I look at you, I don't see your flaws. I see the beauty of your becoming. You are not too much. You are not enough. You are exactly who I called, exactly where I need you to be, and exactly the one I want to use for what comes next. Believe that. The voices that told you otherwise were lying. The rejection you faced wasn't the end of your story. It was redirection. I needed to close some doors to protect what's on your life. I needed to separate you from some people so their influence wouldn't poison the promise I've placed in you. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it was confusing. But now you're starting to see it. You're starting to understand. I didn't reject you, I rescued you. I want to give you new strength. I want to fill your soul with peace that goes beyond what makes sense. You've been exhausted not just physically but spiritually. You've been pouring out without being filled. But here, right now, I'm filling you again. I'm reviving the parts of you that were going numb. I'm reigniting the fire that you thought had died out. You haven't lost your purpose. It's just been buried under the weight of everything you've been carrying. But I'm lifting it now. You will rise again. You're not weak for needing help. You're not faithless for asking me to carry you. That's what I've been waiting for. I don't want your performance. I want your surrender. Because where your strength ends, mine begins. Where your answers fall short, my wisdom takes over. Where your limits show, my power is made perfect. Let me be enough for you. Let me walk with you like I always promised I would. I know how many times you almost gave up, how many times you thought, what's the point? And still, here you are. That's not an accident. That's my spirit keeping you. That's my hand upholding you. And that's proof that your story isn't done. If you had no purpose, you wouldn't still be here. But you are. And that means I'm not finished. There are still chapters to be written, still things to heal, still promises to fulfill, and I won't stop until I bring you into every one of them. I'm not asking you to be fearless. I'm just asking you to trust me with your fear. I'm not asking you to never doubt. I'm asking you to bring your doubts to me. I can handle your questions. I can hold your trembling heart. I'm not distant. I'm not cold. I'm close. And I'm full of compassion. I know you better than anyone, and I still want all of you. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Don't close your heart. Not now. I know you've been hurt. I know opening up feels risky. But I promise you, with me, it's safe. You can come broken, come tired, come unsure. I will still receive you. I will still call you mine. I will still restore you in ways that don't make sense. The world may have given up on you. People may have walked away. But I never will. So breathe, be still, and know I am God. I've got you. I've never let go. Even when you let go of me, I held you. Even when your grip slipped, mine never did. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm not tired of you. I'm not ashamed of you. I'm here, fully, freely, forever. You may not feel it yet, but something is shifting. The things that used to break you are losing their grip. The fears that once ruled your decisions are starting to weaken. That's not by chance. That's me moving within you. You asked for strength. I've been building it in quiet ways. You asked for answers. I've been teaching you how to listen. You asked for direction, and I've been clearing the noise around you so you can finally hear my voice clearly. Comment Amen if your heart is hearing me more than ever before. You've had moments where you thought I wasn't listening. Times you felt like your prayers were falling flat, like they disappeared into the silence. But my child, nothing you've ever said to me has been wasted. I've stored every word, every whisper. Even the prayers you gave up on, I haven't. I'm still working through them. I'm still answering, even if it looks different than what you imagined. Because I don't just answer in comfort. I answer in transformation. You see, I'm not interested in simply easing your pain. I'm interested in healing it completely. I don't just patch wounds, I restore. And sometimes, that restoration requires me to pull up what's been buried deep. The insecurities you've carried for years, the lies you've believed about yourself, the bitterness you've tried to ignore. I don't expose them to shame you. I bring them into the light so they can finally be removed, so your heart can finally breathe again.